accounting treatment for bills receivable and bills payable. We can understand the accounting of bills of exchange with the help of the following illustration. Let's start to solve this illustration. On January 1, 2022, A sold goods to be $30,000 on credit basis. Here two accounts are involved. B account, sales account, 2022, January 1st. B account debit with the amount of $30,000 because B is a debtor. When an asset increased in a business account is to be debited. Sales account credit with the amount of $30,000. The sales account nature is revenue. When revenue increase in business, the account is to be credited. On the same date, A drew a bill of exchange on B for $30,000 at 3 months. It was accepted by B and returned to A. In this transaction, two accounts are involved. Bills receivable account, B account. Bills receivable account debit with the amount of $30,000 because bills receivable account nature is an asset. When assets increase in business, account is to be debited. B account credit with the amount of $30,000 because B is a debtor and debtor decrease in a business. When asset decreased, account is to be credited. On maturity, B honored his acceptance. Here, increase in cash and cash is an asset. When asset increased, the account is to be debited. Decrease in bills receivable. Bills receivable nature is an asset. When the asset decreased, the account is to be credited. Now, cash account debited with the amount of $30,000, and bills receivable account credited with the amount of $30,000. B purchased goods from a valued $30,000. Here, purchases account and account involved. 2022, January 1st. Purchases account debit with the amount of $30,000 because purchases account nature is an asset. When asset increase in a business, the account is to be debited. Account nature is liability. Here liability increased. The account is to be credited. Now, account is credit with the amount of $30,000. On the same date, acceptance given by B. Here, account decrease and account nature is a liability. When liability decrease in business, the account is to be debited. And bill payable increase. Bill payable nature is also liability. When liability increase, the account is to be credited. Now, account debit with the amount of $30,000, bill payable account credit with the amount of $30,000. On maturity, B honored his acceptance. Here, two accounts are involved. Bill payable account and cash account. Bill payable account nature is a liability. When liability decrease, the account is to be debited. Cash account nature is an asset. And asset decrease in a business, the account is to be credited. Now, bill payable account debit with the amount of $30,000. Cash account credit with the amount of $30,000.
If you like a video, then please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for regular updates.